Hello, this is Carillion with part 12 of my Let's Play Total War Attila as the Western Roman Empire in the Regaining the Glory of Rome two-part campaign thing. I call it Rome Eternal. We are way behind the Eastern Roman Empire at this point. But we are doing well overall. We're going to continue pushing forward. Did lose an army last time that was pretty detrimental, but we have a bunch of rebellions coming. Well, it is what it is. Okay, well, you're going to come off of this. He's not running. That's amazingly good for us. Oh my goodness, no! What the heck? We're just going to withdraw and do this again because I did not want to manually fight this. This would be a long, drawn-out battle for no friggin' purpose. Maybe I should fight it out. I didn't want to the time, but let's see what we're looking at. I'm not sure how many archers are in this group, but what I have to drop these towers, and that's the problem. The towers will just do tons of damage to me. So we're going to set up like we were going to do this. Then if we don't end up doing it, not grab enough units. Do our basic lineup. You two are our reserve. You in the cab, just gonna be back. All of you can just be back here. I'm gonna go ahead and start the battle, and we'll see what we get to come in. If I don't get ways of knocking those down, I'm not going to do this. Yeah, so far our reinforcements are useless. Yep, that's not what I need. Okay. So, that's better.
We have sighted the enemy.
You guys can all go away. You guys...
The tide of battle turns in our favor.
I thought a battle should have just been ours. I need archers that can actually burn this stuff down. If I don't get archers, I'm going to have to withdraw stuff. There we go, a trebuchet. That'll do wonders. Okay, we're going to fix our stuff, and we do have 2 archers, so that's good. We want to wreck them as much as we can. Generals are going to be all the way in the back. You're going to be up in the front. We have a lot of range stuff. Could we use another cavalry unit or 2? Oh, are you way over there? Crud. You stop that. Huh. Well, that's a pain in the butt. Okay, well, we're gonna have to move our armies around to actually gather together. So all of you guys come over here as fast as we can. We need to avoid this tower's ability to shoot us. You guys come over here as well. We'll meet on this side. That's annoying they all came in from the opposite side. What's up with that? Okay, so it's right there. Let's go ahead and we're gonna lead in with our spears, because I can buy them anywhere, and currently I think they're the more expensive of the two. So all my spears, I'm gonna form you up right here. All of these guys, we're gonna form up behind them. All of you will form up here as well, and then this is gonna come up to there. It's gonna come up to right here. You come here. Generals, we don't want to leave you off by yourself. Come back over here. Cav. We'll send you to go and get them when we're done. Okay. I probably have some more archers, but as long as I have one onager, I can take out a bunch of this stuff and not have to worry about it. If I can take out 3 of the towers, then that's really good. Having a lot of towers shoot at you is kind of terrible. Pretty much the best way to play it. So just say it. Just kind of terrible. You come more this way. I really don't want you getting shot on your way. You move away so that you don't get shot at. Okay, and we're lining up. Wish you could just ask for surrender in this game. Be like, you know, you can't win. Surrender. Face your punishment. See, you fire at that angle. This one fires at that angle. You 3 come over here for the sole purpose of running stuff down. Now the hope is to actually just crush this all with our range, which takes time, but it's worth doing it and saving our troops if possible. I mean, these guys do a ton of damage. If we can get them up and throw without having to not getting charged, that would be the optimal solution. Our onager is kind of off by itself. If I was them, I would charge out at the onager. But, you know, the computer likes to stay in its little hidey hole. Can't really blame them. They're far better off in there until I destroy it. Oh, my kingdom 4 times 10 button. We have some random sword units still getting into place. Tell me the onager is far outside of any chance of getting shot. Yes. Yes. Are you exhausted? We also need to give them a moment in case it matters. You to be you. You come up to there. This spear line, we're going to move you to like right there. My sword line, I'm gonna bring you. I'm gonna bring my sword line up as well, and my skirmisher line. You come over to here. And generals, for kicks and giggles, you stand over here. This is to protect the onager crew, and we're going to be using the skirmishers a lot. So we're of course going to do flaming damage because we would like to destroy these walls too. Go ahead and just start firing now. I think you may be in range for this one already too. Now the goal would be, it'd be really nice for them to... Are you really walking all the way over there for kicks and giggles? It'd be really nice if they can burn down 3 of them themselves. We're already at 85 on the wall. Okay, stop and let's see what happens. Okay, you know what? Fire at this watchtower. We may be able to fire at all of them.
We have destroyed the enemy tower!
Get out of there. Get back. You guys, get over here. We were not in Testudo, that's bad. Okay. You guys, come forward. And apparently it's on. They've decided to just bring it. Can't really say blame them. This was a horrifically bad battle for them. You two, go right into this axe unit. You 3, come into this sword unit. They're already dead. Stay there. Go for them. You guys come right into the back of these guys. You guys turn back into these guys right here. Crushing overpower does wonders. Kill the general. They're about to all break. Okay, go into the general. You go into these spears. Guys, come over here. Okay, you guys, come over here, because this is where they're going to. Okay, go into these bows. They're dying. They're dead. They're fine. Okay.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
See, at this point, we're just going to back off and let our cow kill what ones need to be killed. Consider 1 or 2, but I only get shot any more than I have to. As it is, I think we took more damage in this than I really wanted to. We probably would have taken quite a bit in... Well, we may have taken more. I was really hoping to burn down more, but they're like, oh, you have a trebuchet, you suck too much. These things just do tons of damage. This group needs to die. I'm not sure their general's actually dead, so we need to finish him off. They need to die. Okay, you come back this way because they're going that way. You come kill this. Oh, we're back to slow. It loves to slow me down after a battle. Dead, dead, dead. There may have been some cav that got away. Chasing them down will be annoying, but not difficult. You might as well come kill this group here. You come kill this group here. And we will see. You can now come kill this group here. Just have to keep checking and making sure that we're not missing a group that's large. We have to kill that off just because I'm not sure the general's actually dead. You can come kill the general. That's dead. You might as well try to go kill this one dude, just because. 2 dudes. Oh, that's a very annoying group. They scattered like crazy apparently. If we don't have to go back after them later, I would prefer not to. The unit cohesion went downhill. That apparently is a true statement. I think that unit got off. Well, we had a decisive victory, which is not shocking. We should have lost less than that. But they only have 47 left. You think that they'll be totally gone, but I think those 2 groups stick around. Well, any of my groups here will be able to quickly go and finish them off. And we will continue pressing north to remove the Franks from my land and regain the control of those 2 regions. We're going to take the 6%.
Ready for orders.
So we did finish them off entirely. That's good. We need someone to be a master of soldiers. Go back and be a master of soldiers. So one thing about being at war a lot is all of you guys have lots of stuff to become masters. You can do that in replacement. You're gonna march as far as you can this way.
Ready for battle.
You're gonna come to here.
Advance.
And you're going to come to there as well. You need troops. That is a true statement. Is there any mercs worth buying? No. I prefer my spearmen. So we're going to take these two. We have a lone army here, but our garrison forces are actually probably strong enough to defeat that. Okay, now we lost an army, and that was very poor. We really need more public order here. Could do that. Okay, in this region, we are going to raise a new banner. We're going to go with you. We're going to reinstate the legacy of the Jamina. Apparently we've had two that have recently perished. He's going to come into here. And we're going to recruit him. Troops. And there's no mercs. One of you may have to turn south. So if I take Tavorum, no, it's going to be down here. You need to come south. How are we doing here? Okay, we need to spend money trying to keep our core together. This is just a mess in every way, shape, or form. We'll fix it when we get that. Vernum, you're gonna have, that's fine. They get their, they're gonna get theirs, but... So I could do this. It would give a little bit of public order. That little bit of public order could be really important. But it's not going to be enough to leave the region. If I did this, that gives one public order and a bigger garrison. I think letting the thing happen there is the best bet. I want them to take that. Here, we're actually going in the right direction, so that's fine. Here, oh, we're doing this the wrong way. Mauritania. What do we have in Mauritania? We have a rebellion. And a rebellion here. Crud, we have lots of rebellions down here. That's a serious problem. Okay, come down here. I don't care about losing that, but I do care about losing this. Which means I need to build another army in Hispalis. We'll go with marksman, because why not? What are you? You have -2 loyalty. No, I don't want someone who starts off with -2 loyalty. Well, you're loyalty 7. What is this? Zeal. Warcry is not bad. We're gonna go with we'll go with this guy. Is there any mercs you can buy? You can buy these 2 slingers. This is a decent cav unit, but they're expensive, so I'm not gonna bother to do that. And then buy yourself some spears. And with that alone, I should be able to hold that region. You should be able to crush him. How are we doing up here? You're actually leveling out. This is bad. That's bad. I have so many unhappy regions. Why are you unhappy? I thought I had fixed your unhappiness. Just normal stuff. I apparently just didn't fix their stuff enough. Can't afford it. Is anyone willing to trade with me? Nope.
Are you
Okay. Let's look at the people who are at war with and see if any of them will accept peace. Pix, we would love to have peace with you.
Are you brave or foolish?
Ostrogos, totally love to have peace with you.
Let me hear your talk. I warned you.
Ooh, you
I
actually
know
want
stomach
peace.
for the
That's
meat.
great.
Nice.
Okay, you don't want peace quite that much, but how about that much? Excellent. One less war. Who do we have? No, we don't have any. We have non-aggression with them. They're happy with us. That's good. I'm not ready for peace with them. How about the Alamans? They probably aren't because they actually won the battle. They more or less cleaned up. Jutes, we have kicked your butt around left and right. Maybe it's always been on my land.
You have the ear of my people.
Welcome, I suppose.
Okay. But that gives us enough that in Tarako, how much food do I have here? Lots of food. So I can't do that, but I could get this, which would be a little bit of wealth and enough to negate the negative penalties to start making this region not so pissed off. You guys are very close to being able to get a governor building here, which would be great. You'll need more food to deal with it, but that's fine. Okay, so we started building our armies back up again. Probably did this out of order. Okay, you with that and that. +3 to their defensive stats is really nice. And I think that's all I can do, so we'll end the turn and see how this goes. Hopefully they take that. However silly that may seem, I would vastly prefer they did that. Why, Abdanians? Why are you hanging out of my land? You're not even a horde. Alamans return to their lands, which is fine and dandy. Jutes are going back up to their lands. Sounds like a plan. In my case, a very good one. Quadians are being Quadian-y. Eastern Roman separatists are selling around. That's not good. Eastern Rome did not do well without my support, but quite frankly, they would have just dragged us both down. We're not going to bother to watch this. We finally hit the year 400, which gives us a big boost for all those things that we did. And a giant drop. But we still have enough food, so... Oh, we lost Master of Soldiers. That's not good. Chapter 2, survived the 420. Yay. Our power is acceptable. That works. Okay. You did not attack there. You did not attack here. But you are screwing around with them. You know what? I'm gonna force march you. to get you a little closer. Okay, you. Really? One unit of dudes is somehow... I can't be bothered to fight one unit of dudes. It's probably the stuff. Now we are just going to bring the other unit around. Which could have done to make this even more overwhelming, but we only lost 30 guys. We're actually going to take... We will loot and occupy. Now, I could move on Rotamaga. Can I get to Rotamaga? I can't do that because I need these. I can't afford to lose an army to a bunch of guys at once. You're gonna take that and public order. We need food. Can't believe they destroyed all my food. Okay. Well, that's all the military might we have up here. And you're coming around. Huh. You can get to there. We're gonna bring you back to Aquilia. And they're going to come up to Magdalene because I want them to take this region. Then I want to take them. We grab 4 spears. We need to build this army. I accidentally grabbed these dudes. I did not want those dudes. Are there any archer mercenaries? Ooh, we have crossbows. They're expensive. We'll take one normal archer. Crossbows are so good though. We just don't have the economy for it yet. We have another rebellion up here. Okay, we need to deal with our master of soldiers. You obviously can come back to being a master of foot, because why not? You're there. You can become a master of soldiers. You can become a master of soldiers. You can become a military count. This dude we unfortunately lost, which means we need to adopt someone new. But okay, you have a lot, so we can try to adopt someone. You can become a military count. You can become... You're already a military count. You can become a military count. The reason to have all these people do that is just so that we... That's a problem. We have reached bad levels. We must seize more control. You can't... You need to be able to get married again. You seize control. You need to adopt someone. Let's look at my generals and see. You're 45. No. You're 43. No. Nope. Nope. 29? You didn't want to be adopted earlier. 66, 35, 40, 37, 28. You would be safe. You're not getting much experience. You're 25. That would not be bad. He's 24 and he's in Venetia. But he is not loyal. Why is he not loyal? I don't want to make him more powerful then. So, you... We're going to adopt you. Mainly just because I need people in my household. I really want to get it back to there or there. Tax rates are something we need to be concerned with. Okay, so we're going to try to let them take this. Now, they may attack Ludunum next turn, which would suck. Can you buy anyone? You could buy this silly unit. They're cheap. They're numbers. Why not? Well, we will take that with these next time. And then we're going to set up 3 armies here, and 2 armies across here, and or 2 armies and 2 armies, and then move 2 armies up here. 3. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We've almost certainly lost Mauritania. I haven't checked down here to see what's going on. wildly unhappy. They are wildly happy. Come back to here. This region is still going to be happy. This makes this region happy. That's fine. This region is getting worse. Where next turn we can build something here. Okay, let's look at the regions that need stuff. You are 2 turns out from getting what you need. You are not. If I do this, it would go up by 4. We're doing that. We have to just get public order. We can't keep having these stupid revolts every turn. You guys get an auditorium because that's what we need. Okay, you need to come crush this one. We'll take the money.
Commander.
Because we need money. Oh, lots and lots of money. Come here. That's excellent. Excellent, they stood to fight. Maybe we can get the onager from them. We're just going to take a balanced stance and kill them. Well, we didn't win, but we didn't lose. We'll take the 5% then, because I'm going to try to chase them down. Wow, they went so far. I really do click too fast sometimes, and it's hurt me a couple of times. I need this army to come and try to save Mauritania.
Ready for orders.
We unfortunately do need to keep building troops and improving our stuff. Okay, you have gained a new tradition. Make a region happy. And you, first of all, get an artist, that'll be good. We'll go with the research rate because quite frankly that's more important, and we'll do that to improve our rate. You get these 2, which will make your army a little cheaper, which will also be useful because we are of course buying you more troops. Not any of that yet, as we have to go and try to take this revolt out, although chances are they're going to take the city. I don't know if we'll get there in time. You get some points. Get a point of cunning to make your army cheaper. Get that. Okay, Cordoba, you're down. But we're building that, which will turn the freaking region around. We just have to keep building and improving. Next turn we should see a big growth.
At your command.
Okay, we cannot get to Rotomaga this turn. We'll have to do it next turn. This army has moved as far as it can go. Ironically, if that French force attacks, I don't even... It might lose. That would not lose. Okay. They will hopefully take this next turn. I want them to take it. Okay, then we're going to end the turn. If they take it, I can pacify them. And then they can sit on my borders, trade with me, and protect my north. Franks are just rolling around. I really want to go north and subjugate the Franks. I may subjugate the Britannians. They stopped attacking Nudinum, which is good. Quadians rolling around being Quadian-like. Lots and lots of factions. But what can you do? Macedonia. I kind of want to fight this, but the city is destroyed, so I actually couldn't do much damage to them anyways. So we're just going to go with an aggressive stance to kind of damage them, maybe. Yeah, we did okay. That's good. That is what we wanted to see. Political favors, spend their own stuff. I need the control. Let's see how it is. Arg! +1 public order is nice. Everything else about that sucks. You are getting slowly. Did we... Our adoption failed again? Crud. We still only have the one disloyal guy. We just have to be careful. Oh, you're in Insula Occidentalis, so that's a fairly secure location. Okay, you. Time to go do your thing. Auto-resolve. Because, of course, they got all their troops back to full. We'll take a balanced stance. Okay, we're going to sack the settlement first, because that's what we do. I need that 400 gold so badly, and then we're going to subjugate it, which does give us our 4% anyways. And now there are friendly friends. You're going to be coming back this way. You are fine right there. For now. Okay. So he is still an enemy army. That means I still need to go and crush this dude. Apparently he is not part of these Gauls. I don't think I'll be able to get to him this turn. Oh well. I'm gonna go up to Rhodomagus. I'm gonna auto-resolve with the balanced stance. Now the region is going to be, we're going to have to improve this region. What does this do? Kind of want the money. We're going to loot and occupy. And we're just going to step outside the city.
At your command. Ready for battle.
No. You come all the way over here.
Hunger for battle.
We needed that money so that we could
Waiting for orders.
we need that money so that we can rebuild this region, because it is totally goofed up. Rebuild that. Totally worth it. Knock this. Well, wait. What can I build here? I could repair that because I want to switch it. Knock that down. We definitely don't want that. Repair the jetty. Repair this. Repair this. Repair that. Take up almost all our money, but we are doing what we need. 74 versus 70. Go with cattle. And let's see, 30, 60, 70, 80, 90, 120. Yeah, we need food here more than anything else, but we'll have to wait to build it, as we are out of money. I could force march you back to Medellin, but I don't think I need to. This guy, I think it's worth force marching him back to Ludenum. The reason for that is I don't know what's all out here. There may be armies I don't like. Okay. Gaul. I would really like to trade with you. And being that you're such a reasonable dude, you'll pay me a bunch of money. Sure. Which doesn't give me enough money to actually do anything. Ooh, you're bad. I really need to improve that then, so I don't get plague in Genoa. Okay. Now we need to deal with some stuff in the south. They're at negatives. He is getting a massive force. I don't think we're going to. We will have to buy mercenaries. Hopefully they don't attack this turn. We're able to buy mercenaries and they just stand there. That would be best case scenario. If we lose Caesarea, it's not the end of the world, but it's poor. Of course, then I could come down and subjugate them, which would... No, we're not bringing in as much money. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end the turn, I think, as another turn has come to an end. Okay. Now we're gonna leave one army in Rhodomagus, and the other I think is going to move north into Britannia, as it is time to deal with some of the Britannian stuff. Ooh, the Albanians have actually expanded heavily. I need another Imperium, and I'm so far from another Imperium. I could try to send 2 armies to Flevum to take Flevum. If I take Flevum, I can gain them as a puppet state. They may want to accept peace. They probably don't. Britannia, most of their troops went away. What's going on? You're down here. How close are you're 8 turns from marrying. I have failed twice to adopt. That is very sad. Okay. Just keep throwing them into offices because why not? Okay. You are sitting on 13 units. I am sitting on 12 units. These guys are 178. These are 204. What I think I need more is these 3 cavalry units. And we're going to go and deal with you. Nope. We're going to back off. Never mind. We joked. Jokes! Jokes! Apparently we need more mercenaries. Now I can immediately fire these mercenaries if I need to, but we need more mercenaries. Well, who's cheaper? 226, 236?
For God himself!
Now I need you to just sit in here. I'm tired of Mauritania freaking falling. Take the money.
We hunger for battle.
I need to ditch a bunch of these mercenaries, I think.
Ready for
I'm gonna merge you. We'll keep the rest of you. I'm gonna merge you. We're gonna merge those 2 first, and we'll merge these 2. Then we'll merge these 2, and then we'll merge these. Go into there. We're finally. I think we just have to leave this dude here. We need peace in the south to deal with the north. You're 2 turns away from that. You're 1 turn away from getting that. Your region. No, I can't build. I can't buy it this turn. Your region needs a city center. Now, can I convert? No, I'm on the way up, but it's gonna be a while. Okay, this region, 2 turns. This region, we're even now. That's fine. We need to improve one of these to go upwards, but we can afford to do that. Or I could get rid of this quarry. We produce 2 less public order and 2 less squalor, but a couple hundred less gold. I need the money. I'm also not exactly rolling in money. Okay, you need to come here. You need to get out of that. Ooh, he's not running. That's great. Okay. We'll take the men because we need armies that can stand. And you can just come back into here. Your region's having trouble. If I raise it to that, that gets rid of most of your trouble. Okay. Have we fixed Rotomagus? Rotomagus is fixed. This needs to get converted, but that's fine. We can't build the fields yet. You might as well go sit in Rotomaga. Why are you guys still so... Oh, it's food. Food is -18. It'll get a lot better next turn. We'll need to build more food, obviously. But we can do that. Okay, we have this army camped here. That's fine. This army. If they took Varunum, how much do I get from... I get 11 gold from Varunum. If they take Varunum from me, it's not bad. As long as it's they who take Varunum. But if holding it, I mean, it is 11 gold. 11 gold's not much, but 11 gold is better than, you know, no gold. That region's getting happy. How are we doing down here in Terramentium? It is decreasing still. What's wrong here? Just not enough good stuff. This region needs to get fixed fast. This region desperately needs to get fixed fast so I can... This region desperately needs to get fixed fast so that I can do it. So next turn we will build... We're going to work on the islands. We're going to work on places where it's hard to get an army to. With that in mind, we really don't need your army sitting here. I'm going to bring you down to Terramentium. You can sit on Regentium. Rome's unhappy too? Why is Rome unhappy? I'm at -6 from immigrants. Immigrants aren't supposed to be a big problem to me. Plus 12% wealth, 48% corruption. Ow. Corruption hurts. Okay, I think that that's everything we can do this turn. Let's just see if we can get peace with the Franks. Because I don't really want to...
Come, let me hear your talk.
Excellent.
I warn you, I have no stomach for the meek or nice.
Actually, you know what? I would like peace for a trade agreement. Okay, peace for 900. 600. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to fight them. Alamans. You are fighting us for the Franks. So, how do you like a peace treaty? Nope. I kind of like to send 2 or 3 armies up to take the Alamans. But there's no real purpose in doing so. The Abdanians have grown powerful. We are going to have to deal with the Abdanians. But I actually think I don't want to deal with anyone. I may take back Britain. Pacify them, maybe? Pacifying Britain may be good. Because that gives me an ally in the north. But I don't... we now have this border area that is protected. Okay, we gotta pick our stuff. What do we need? We need that, I think, next. No, we need to get over here. So that means we need this, even though it's kind of weak. This would be really good. Replacing our spears again would be very useful. Okay. I don't think I have to buy troops for the first time in quite a while. So we're going to end the turn. One person has a skill. Here's a spy. We want to improve your cunning. That's your authority. That's zeal. Have that. Get another point to us. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Get this and this. Coercion is amazing. Someday I might actually have time to use it for you. Okay. We are going to end after this end phase. If there's a fight that comes up, we will stop for the fight. But I think that we've kind of secured our borders a little bit. Peace with the Franks was good. They took several of my lands. The Jutes are back. It's like a bad song. Jutes came back very next day. They just wouldn't stay away. Okay. Eastern Romans, they're hanging out. It's in the the Eastern Roman game. When I ditched Western Rome, they still traded with me and stuff. It sucks if the Eastern Rome in this game refused to trade with me. We'd be making so much money. Quadians are being annoying, but that's fine. I don't know what Britain's up to, but we're gonna go subjugate them. Verunum. Okay, so here's the thing. I only make 11 gold off of this. These guys would just sit there and be a buffer state for me. So, I'm just gonna auto-resolve this, and I don't care if I win or not. Which I apparently did. Because Aquileia, if that army can sit in Aquileia, I don't care about that. We'll take the money. They can back off. If they come back next turn. Again, this is like the best case scenario to take the Verunum off of us in a lot of ways. Gets rid of our buffer state, but political favor. Okay. I want them to take Verunum. I'm just going to come back here, and in Verunum itself, no, you need to get in the freaking on land. We're going to go ahead and knock this stuff down. We're going to cede this to them. They're getting good. That's good. We're hanging out. Do I really want this unit? I don't really want this unit. We'll just disband it. I don't really need it. It's not really serving any purpose. Okay, this region. Not what I need. I need to come down here. We need to start fixing the places that are being problematic so that we don't have to keep going for like this forever. So here, I get the most public order from forums. So we're going for that. We need to make it so this army doesn't have to stand here. Here. One more turn and that gets a lot nicer. Corduba. Can't build anything here. Here in Caesarea. You're going up. Get a capital building 2. We should have the food to do that. Yes. So that's 2 things we've built. They'll produce money and lots of public order. And I only have one place where I'm really trying to do anything. Okay, the Jutes. We're on our own lands. We don't care. You're horribly weakened, but I'm still going to come and smack you if you don't leave. This is your warning to get out of here before I have to smack you down. Oh, they brought their army back. Londinium. I need more food in Londinium, so in Corinium... Can I build this up to level 3? It would take lots. But this is fine. This is building up. We have an army that's worthwhile here. Is there any archers I can buy? I can buy these. I don't really have swordsmen. They do good attack and they're cheap. I'll buy one. It might be important. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end the turn. We have one skill. You are a governor. I need you to have this and this. Which... That should have done more for public order. Oh well, whatever. We are on the right track. When I no longer have to have a freaking army sitting in there for no reason other than twiddle its thumbs, it'll be worthwhile. If we have a while of just building peace. Okay. How did you get down there? Oh. I may have to go subjugate them instead. I'm not gonna bother to fight this. As long as they don't raise the settlement, I don't care. The elements are showing up in force, so we need to move south with this army to deal with that. With the Alamans, and apparently I will have to go up and subjugate the Alamans. Oh, I meant to end the turn and I just kept going. Well, the video will end at the end of this end turn. I tell you, I get all itchy the moment the thing happens. I just want to keep going. The question is, did they free the Gauls?
We see no profit in continuing hostility.
Yes, we'll accept that. We obviously haven't had open hostility in a while. We were going to. Again, this doesn't really matter. The only reason to do this at all would be we'd have another... is trying to disband the stuff, but that's fine if we don't get the money from it. That they will just protect the area from anyone. You don't get to make allies with them, so that is fine. You come here. That will start fixing this region. You in one turn will see improvement. You. Oh no. I need to actually improve my swords, I think.
At your command. Leave none alive.
Okay, I was like, for a moment there I was afraid that I had lost that. Somehow.
Swift as the angels.
Okay,
Commander,
you're gonna come into Verona.
have the watch.
Now let's look at our... at Gaul. Gaul is still in for business. How bad is this unit looking? Okay, I need you to force march to here. You two are the ones that I'm gonna have to send off to deal with all this, I think. Which means I need to buff you up. You're already at 20. Okay, that leaves me with 2,000. What for 2,000 can I do? Nothing that would help there. Nothing that would really help here. Let's repair that. Oh, I'd missed that this had an actual garrison. Let's just repair all the damage that was done there. I was hoping for a more long-term peace, but it was not to be. What do I need to get that? I need to go all the way over there. But I really need these better troops. And that requires time. Okay, let's look down here. They're even. Carthago Nova, you are... Even with that, you're not good? Why are you not good? Oh, I'm way short on food now. Huh. Well, that's gonna have to be dealt with when it gets dealt with. $89. Okay, well, we're gonna keep this as it is for now. How are you doing? You're... And over here we have an army whose entire purpose is to just deal with this. I'm gonna bring you to here. It's not great, but it's still the best option is to bring you down. Okay. And we're at another intern. No! Okay, sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm going to end the video here. Like and subscribe. Crud. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to end the video. I am so bad about that.
Enjoy this quiet time. It ends now. The storm
Really?
is coming. A storm of blood to wash
You're
you
so
away.
far away. Why would you want to declare war on me? That makes no sense. The Claudians took off. I can't really go after Alan yet, the elements yet. Not without leaving myself abusively open. Okay, we're gonna end the video here. Like and subscribe for the third or fourth time, and I'll talk to you later. Adios.